Snake plants have been spread globally as houseplants and garden plants because they are really tough, pretty, and water efficient. Leggy snake plant reasons explained. When your snake plant leaves tend to grow narrowly, this may be due to them not receiving an adequate amount of sunlight or other health hazards. In conditions where light is restricted, your plant will grow longer in a bent upward direction. A snake plant that is growing in a pot should be rotated daily so that all parts of it get ample sun exposure. About the snake plant. This plant is native to tropical Africa, but it has been widely cultivated globally. These leaves grow close together and may have serrated edges, often referred to as spear-shaped. There are many species that have been cultivated as houseplants in the United States for about 100 years. These plants are perennials, with glossy green, leathery leaves that grow from a rosette at the base of the plant. The roots are thick, sometimes more than an inch or two thick. What are the reasons for a skinny snake plant? Lack of adequate water. If not provided with enough water, this plant tends to shrink its leaves, causing the leaves to be thin. Direct sunlight. The effect of a high temperature on a windowsill can give the plants a shock if they are not used to heat. Insufficient sunlight. The leaves are phototaxic, which means they grow toward the light. Poor soil conditions. Soil should be kept in good condition as they affect the health of your plant. Nutrient deficiency. A general lack of nutrients in the soil, such as calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. How can I repot snake plants? You need to repot them from time to time. Break the clumps up and give them space to grow in new pots. Remove all the soil from the pot, rinse the roots with tap water, and drain. You can use garden soil and enhance it with perlite, compost, potting soil, and sand, or by specially formulated soil. Growing a healthy snake plant. Location. Snake plants can be grown almost anywhere in the world, from temperate climates to tropical and subtropical regions. They can be planted in pots or on the ground and should be placed in full sun to partial shade. Protect from freezing conditions in winter by moving indoors. Container space is also important when growing snake plants. A crowded space will reduce aeration, and the demand for nutrients will be much higher. Watering. Avoid overwatering. If the soil gets too wet, the roots will rot. Water the snake plant at least once per week during the summer months and once every 2 or 3 weeks in winter. Allowing the soil to dry out completely can result in skinny sansevieria. Feeding. If you feed it with fertilizer, use one that has slow-release nitrogen in it. Timed fertilizing schedules will enhance your plant's growth substantially. Too much fertilizer can also affect your snake plant, so you should use it with caution and as directed. Light. During the winter months, put your snake plant under a grow light and remove it when the plants start to flower in spring. Temperature. Your snake plant needs a temperature between 70 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit ideally. Repotting. If you want to increase the size of your snake plant, repot it every 2 years or so. Snake plant pruning. Pruning is also a great option to bring your plant back to life, although this must be done with caution to not reduce the plant's ability to photosynthesize. To begin, you will need a sharp, clean knife. Then, locate the damaged or overgrown leaves that need to be removed. Thereafter, using the sharp blade, cut off the damaged stalks at their bases. This cut should be made as close to the soil as possible. Leggy seedlings can also be cut off and transplanted. Remember to give them ample light, water, and fertilizer to keep them thriving. While pruning, take caution not to damage the snake plant's healthy leaves and new growth. Poor growing conditions cause snake plants to exhibit thin leaves. With these tips and tricks, you will transform your long, skinny snake plant into a picture-perfect houseplant. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.